What's up, guys, and welcome back to RoadCraft. Buckle up because today is going to be an interesting one. So I believe from this point forward, the missions are going to get a lot harder. Precipice and Aftermath are kind of beginner tutorial-ish missions, and this is where the game really opens up. So we've got a choice between Incommunicado or Sunken. Let's just go with this top one here. Communication towers and power lines were critically damaged in the wake of the hurricane, leaving almost the entire region devoid of electricity and cut off from the flow of information. Your mission is to venture into this rugged terrain, deliver essential equipment, and restore radio communication. So basically the size, the girth of these missions is about to tenfold. We were able to finish the other ones in like, a couple hours or less. I'm pretty sure these are like huge 10, 12 plus hour missions. So we'll see how that goes. Now, we have been saving up a bunch of money, and I was looking through, the vehicles are actually not too expensive in this game. And it's interesting because like in our garage, obviously we were given some of these really old, beat down vehicles like this Vostok TK53 Krot that we got for free in the campaign. This guy's got a 3125 stability, mobility, capability, and weight, and that it can also lay at 2.2 meters a second. That if you go into the shop and we try to buy a new one of these, it's a 4235. So basically each thing apart from weight will go up by 1 on each of these vehicles if you want to buy them new. It also increases the laying speed by 0.3 meters per second, which really isn't the biggest deal in the world, but I was looking, I feel like this guy would be a good investment. It is pretty expensive. It's $35,000, but if we get more stability, more mobility, more capability out of our Scout, I just feel like we use the Scout most. So I'm going to go ahead and purchase this thing. $35,000. It's going to be a lot there, but it's going to be okay. So we've got one of those. Like I said, we're going to be going into Incommunicado, so very nervous about this. Let's go ahead and start with this new Invictus Type A Hummer. And here we go. Post-hurricane cleanup. This is going to be a dude. We've been doing one episode per mission. I don't think we're going to be able to do that anymore. We'll see how we want to end up splitting this up. But yeah, these are going to be hefty boys. Following a devastating hurricane, your company is dispatched to the area to assist in restoring local infrastructure. Brand new morning, just woke up. My hair's looking a little crazy. It's fine. It's whatever. We got a job to do. Let's get into it.
Connection unstable. Too much static. Tried switching to reserve band. Died. The relay problem. Reach the relay and investigate. I repeat, reach the relay and investigate. Move back before it cuts completely. Need to read.
Reach the relay and investigate, Kelly says. So it seems like getting some radio comms up off the bat is going to be in our best interest. We'll see what we can do. Oh my goodness, dude. This thing is an absolute monster. I love it. Okay, definitely a good call to get this thing off the rip. I struggle in games. Oh boy. Okay, we're really all over the place here. We're going to want to go left, but I don't think we're going to want to go through this mud. That kind of feels like a pretty bad idea. Should we... I mean, it's not that deep, but I'm going to see if we can't get out of this thing. Try to put our... Oh, is this not all-wheel drive? This is... Wait, what? Or we can't... There we go. Didn't have all-wheel drive on. We're good to go. I'm going to try going through the woods. I just feel like that might be a little bit more in our interest if we can. Yeah, it sounds like we're going to get the radio comms going. And we'll see what we can do from there. But I don't think getting bogged down in the mud is going to be our best decision right off the bat. Holy cow. Okay. Yeah, we got a lot of work ahead of us today. This is going to be an interesting one. Oh boy. Got to evade these tree stumps. Still found quite a bit of mud, but we're going to be okay. Where are we at in comparison? Yeah, we just skipped over all that. Does look like we've got a road, and then we can take a right up here. Okay. So nothing too crazy off the bat. This thing is definitely a lot better than our little Jeep was, so he was fun while he lasted. But we have moved on to bigger and better things. Oh my goodness, dude. Just watching this thing crawl out of that grass is so nice, out of that mud. And we have officially made it to the nearest relay. Alright, got some new objectives here. See what we've got going on. Steel beams.
Hey, you're back on the air.
Oh boy.
I was worried for a hot minute there. So, I've been going through the list of damaged facilities, and you know what? It's one heck of a long list. And our list of assets is short. And by short, I mean it's just little old you.
Us against the world.
To-do list now. That should keep you busy.
Okay, so I mean, I'm just, dude, I'm so overwhelmed. Look, if we just follow this all the way until, it's pretty big. I was gonna say, if we follow to the edge of the map as far as it lets us go, that's a pretty dang big map. Okay, so we've just got to take this one piece at a time and just bite off as much as we could chew. So we're to visit the steel beams facility, restore functionality of the relay, and set up the Highland base. Steel beams facility is going to be over here. Technically, we are closer to that, but I feel like setting up the base might be the most important part, because then we can start spawning in vehicles and things. I'm going to track the base first. I feel like that's the best move. We can get vehicles spawned in and cranes and whatever else, all the stuff that we're most likely going to need eventually anyway. Do we want to cross this? No, we don't. We're just going to go back the other way and up the hill. Back around this way here. It looks like this... Is this going to be our base? Oh, we just want to set up a route to the gas station? That's it? Okay, I mean, we could do that. I thought it was asking us to go actually physically, like, see the base or something. But no, we're going to be good to go. So we'll have this go here. Go here. You're going to have to go through the trees, which should be fine. We've already seen a lot of this area. Probably evade. So let's delete that last couple points. Let's go to the right side of the road. Again, we've talked about this before. We need to try to keep things on certain sides of the road. And then also we should... stop their routes when we can. We can have them go to the left of this, cut back across, start coming up here. Storm definitely did a number here, and then we're going to want to take a right. Try to make that as easy as possible. Boom. That should be good to go. Okay, we can dispatch these vehicles, and we'll see how that goes. So I guess technically, probably want to go to that steel beams facility so we can go backwards and head back that direction. All right. Just getting to lay the land. Absolutely beautiful country here. My goodness, dude. Look at these leaves changing colors and things. Late summer, early fall, kind of getting some of the final storms of the season. They did just announce that they're expecting a heavier than normal season for hurricanes this year, so that's good. I feel like they say that almost every year pretty consistently, which is... really a good sign for the times. Vehicles failed. Shoot. Okay, where did we go there? How did we fail? I don't understand how you failed that. Okay, so we're going to delete this. 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 Let's just have them cut the corner a little bit. You know what I mean? Let's have them come here. Come here. Come here. Delete this. Add one a little bit further over. I mean, they're going to have to go through some barrels, but they should be good, right? Or are we going to have to clear those out for them? Well, we could have them go out in a round too. Let's try this again. He's a beefy boy. Oh, okay. There's big trees in the way. I didn't even see these things, but they should just be able to run right through them, right? Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Shoot. Okay, so if we have him stay left... Oh, it's raining now, too. Perfect. We're going to have him stay left of the mud pit there. He should be good. Okay. And then I'm going to have him go right of this. Just don't hang that wheel too much, please. Trailer's hanging in there. All right. You know, kind of pushing the limits there, but it's fine. It's going to be worth it. Technically, we could have gone in there and pushed some stuff around for him, but it looks like that's going to be enough to be able to finish that out. That should be a job well done. Let's freaking go. Okay, we could keep pushing here. Oh, the weather's not making this any easier. We're going to push ahead to the steel beam facility and see what we've got going on over yonder. Oh boy. Objective complete. Highland base is active. We're setting in for the long haul. Beautiful.
Repairing the power substation and restoring the electricity supply would be a huge help. After all, you can't really do much without juice. But it's going to take some driving. This time, I'll ask you to take the truck loaded with steel beams from the relays yard to the power substation. For sure you can handle it. But please exercise a little caution. If the truck turns over, you'll be in a lot of trouble and a long way from help. By the by, we had a driver up and quit on us. Just not cut out for the job, I guess. Only 18 hours behind the wheel was enough to send him running. Didn't even deliver the truck of steel beams all the way. Left it next to the town church. Could you bring the truck to the garage? Would be a great help.
Yeah, of course, no problem. Definitely don't have anything else going on here. Not an issue at all. Let's use our diff lock and low to be able to get out of this. I hope I'm doing the right thing here. It wants us to go to this facility. I'm hoping I'm not wasting any time. Oh gosh, where do we want to go here? This is just ugly. Keep that diff lock on in the mud. I was trying to evade going through this stuff, but I think we're just gonna have to. Oh boy. Trying to evade the trees, those are never good. Oh no. Turn that diff lock off, turn low off, we should be good to go.
This place got messed up pretty bad by the hurricane. We don't get those where I come from. So, I need you to go see exactly how bad we're talking here. Take a look around and report its current condition.
Perfect. I wasn't sure if we were going to be able to make it through this or not. Looks, oh, we can. Okay, beautiful. I was a little bit nervous about that. Can we make it? What's our plan here? We got that. We also want to go up steel beams facility. We're going to have to get this thing back online with power. And then we also want to reach this location over here and see what's going on there. Okay, so we're just going to keep pushing. My goodness, dude. This is just overwhelming. Like, we have nothing even remotely ready to go. Everything is out of commission. We're going to have to rebuild the foundations to be able to even get the stuff that we need for everything else. It's raining and everything on top of that. What is this here? Looks like we made it up here. We have visited the steel beams facility. Looks like it's not quite ready for any sort of activity, but we'll get there eventually. So we're going to restore the power to the main substation. That should help out everything in the region. And then we also want to repair the main substation, which we're going to have to deliver a vehicle. Bring a truck full of steel beams from the relay right to the main power substation. We'll finish the job, it says. I think we'll start with this semi-truck she was talking about. So we want to deliver that semi-truck
Our relay can't do much without fuel,
to that
unfortunately.
substation.
So, here's the plan. Deliver the semi-truck from the gas station to the relay. I hear no objections, so I consider the motion passed.
Now, if we've already plotted this route, I would imagine we could just follow our own route. I would hope so. So we'll see what happens. We saw our AI struggling a little bit before. But hopefully they're going to be able to lead the way for us now. We're already bogged down in the mud here. Come on now. Let's get those 8 tires on some asphalt. We should be good to go. There you go. Remember, you got a big trailer behind you too, Trev. So you got to make sure that you're doing everything right. Got to be by the book. Slow and steady wins the race. Got to make sure you stay out of that mud. We did have some mud. I think it was on the left. No, it was on the right. So we got to cut right. Or cut left and then go right of the pole there. Gonna try to cut it as close as possible. Oh boy. There you go. Should be good with that. Yes, sir. All right. We're just taking it right up there. Beautiful. Okay. I mean, it's definitely daunting thinking about everything we're gonna have to do, but seems like a pretty eventful start so far. We're doing okay. Wait, is this... That's not where we're going. We're going up to the right. Okay. Just keep pushing, baby. That's where all of our other deliveries were going. But we want to keep going up this way. And I'm pretty sure this should be fairly clear. Let's Try to be nice and easy with it.
Well, that's the semi-truck squared away. And just so you know, you're starting to impress people over here. Even me.
All right, so we've got fuel at the substation. Now we're going to have to get the main station, or the fuel at the relay, I'm sorry. Now we're going to have to get the main power substation activated, with which we're going to have to deliver a vehicle. So we're going to want to take this guy, and we're going to want to have steel beams in the... Oh, we've already got steel in there. Okay, perfect. Old Rusty here. That's the thing, dude. Like, we could consider... all these little trucks, we can just make them a little bit better. I don't know how much I want to invest early. I also, like, I always struggle in video games because I always try to save my money and wait for when you need it. But then oftentimes you know, end up finishing the map or the game or whatever. You never actually spend that money. So, like, situation like this, we usually use this truck quite a bit. This truck with the bed. So if we upgraded this and got a new one that had better stats... I just feel like that wouldn't be a bad idea for us. Let's see what we've got going on. Oh, we don't have a scanner in this, do we? I guess it's not a scout, so we'll just try to... Oh, boy. We're okay. Beautiful. Might have cut it a little bit too far there. That's all right. I'm going to scout out what's ahead, just make sure we're going the right direction. We have to take this to the main substation. Oh boy, okay. I didn't like this segment. I really didn't like it. There's not really... I mean, we could bring it through here... into this guy and then take main roads and bridges across. Do we like that more than trying to cut through here? Probably. Obviously, ideally, we'd bring it through here, but that's broken. Okay, so we're going to be taking a left right here. I'm glad we checked for that. This is still really sketch either way. I really don't like this whatsoever. But I think this is going to be the right idea. And let's make sure... I'm gonna go to the corner of this and then take... Dude, this is just not good. Just old flooded roads that haven't seen anything in a long... Okay. Okay. I don't think that's gonna work. We might... I'm really lucky we got out of that. We might... Oh no, dude. How deep is that right there? We've got trees coming out of it, so I'm assuming it's a little bit more shallow. Test it. Send it. Just gonna send it. Sorry. Just gotta send it. Just gotta send it. Put her in low. Put her in diff lock. Yes, sir. That's how she gets it done, baby. Uh-huh. Alright, take the diff lock off. We're gonna come around this way. Try to stay on as much dry ground as possible. This is making me so freaking nervous. Diff lock back on. And actually, hold on. Go left. It looks like this is a little bit shallower over here. Come on. Low and slow, baby. Just get her there. Just churning up the muck right now, but we're going to get there slowly but surely. I hope. Low is on. Oh, God. Oh, no. We're kind of... Oh, we're sinking. Oh, Jesus, dude. Come on. Oh, my God. Okay, we're stuck already. I really thought this was the answer. Shoot. Where... He's not too far away. We're going to go see if we could run a rescue mission really quick. Holy cow, dude. This is... what nightmares are made of. How you doing, buddy? Good to see ya. We're gonna see if we can't get you out of here. We have not had to do a tow mission yet. We'll see how this works. All right, we're gonna aim our winch at the front, and then we are going to pull it. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. That should be enough, right? Let me back this up. And then let's see if we could switch over. There she is. All right. Well done, little buddy. Appreciate you. You just earned that 35 racks that we spent on you. Without a doubt. I still think that was the right call there, to be honest. All-wheel drive and diff lock. Let's stop spinning these tires. There we go. We're finally back in the clear here. My goodness. It would have been rough the other place, too. We probably, honestly, could have scouted everything out. Let's make sure we're going the right way. So we want to take a right here. Right, and then come across here. We should be good. Definitely could have scouted that out. Could have done the depth chart a little bit more aggressively and seen exactly the best place to go, but it's okay. We ended up working it out anyway. Not going to be too pressed about it. Left here. And then take the first right when we get the opportunity. Holy cow, dude. This game. We don't even have the first thing operational yet. We're already meeting some struggles. Just an absolute grind this is.
Substation and my office chair have in common. They've both seen better days.
I'd like to take a of that office chair, Kelly. Been out here by myself for too long, man. Haven't seen a woman in a fortnight. All right, main power substation is
Okay. The
back
factory
online.
looks good to go for now. Once, you know, it has power. I'm sure you understand what needs to be done. But if we're doing it by the book, restore the power supply to the factory according to regulatory blah, blah, blah. You get the picture.
We gotta lay some pipe.
Here's the gist. Lay a
cord.
cable from the power substation to the factory. And please don't get electrocuted. I don't need that on my report.
So we're gonna have to use that big pipe layer, aka your boy, and we're gonna be taking it from the substation to the facility. So let's see what our objective is. Let's open this up. Let's track it. Okay. This is gonna be ugly. The question is, I mean, we could probably just go out and around like this, right? I feel like that's gonna be the best case scenario. Now this one here from the gas station to the Highland base, there's no rewards remaining. So basically, I think we want to cancel that. If we go into infrastructure, let's open that up and let's cancel this route and then clear it. Well, don't clear it. Just stop people from going on it, because the vehicles will keep going indefinitely, and then that's what messes up future routes that we make that use that. So if we're not getting any sort of rewards remaining, there's just no point in doing it. If we need to do it later, we can. Okay, so we're going to be opening this up. We're going to have to spawn in our what's it called? So our Highland bases. Wait, is there another garage that we can spawn stuff in? Or do we want to use... We could potentially use this guy. Do we want to try doing that? We could just spawn him in and see how he does. This is the only place we can spawn him in, though. Like, there's no way we can get him a little bit closer. We're going to want to go out and around, go through the relay, come down through here. Probably take the same route. Okay, we're going to be fine. It'll be all right. It's not going to be fun, but we're going to get it done. Could be the name of the entire series here. We're going to see what we can do. I'm tempted to start using the mobile communications thing, the mobile command center. But this thing's actually, okay, I'll take it back. This thing is pretty good. Hold on. We can take a right here. No, we're going straight through the relay. All right, here we go. We've got those 8 fuel canisters, the purple ones up at the top right. I just don't know. I don't know how we earn those. So, like, I want to save those for dire situations until we figure out how we can get more of those. Because this thing we can get it there, and it's really not that far. So I feel like we should use the mobile command center when it's like a bunch of objectives all in one hard to reach area. Then we take a long time to get the mobile command center there, and then we can spawn everything on top of it is kind of the strategy I would go with. She kind of floats on top of stuff anyway, you know what I mean? So here's this little tractor. This is kind of a POI for us so far. This starts this little road. It's also nice because we already have our scout. If we do need any help with winching out, he will be available. I'm just gonna kind of go for it, dude. Please tell me this works. Please don't get caught. There she is. Yes. Beautiful. This thing is meant to lay pipe, and that's what she does, baby. Lays it on thick. Lays it on hard. Oh my goodness. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Maybe put her in low. Run these trees over. The good news is she's so wide, I feel like she doesn't really get bogged down. Look at that. Even better than the first vehicle. Okay, and I think, is this not the station? Yeah, we're just going to put this in here. So do we... I mean, that looks sketch. I think we go... Honestly, maybe even here around across. And we're just going to want to try to stay away from the rocks. Stay close to the edge here. We do have to remember that the back part of this is a giant bucket. It's a bit wider, so we do have to give it a little bit of berth there. If we just continue this way, stay off this cliff on our left. We're going to go through a little water, but we got plants up on top of that water, so I don't think it's going to be too big of a deal. We should be able to get across here without too much drama. Good old hurricane disaster relief, baby. Oh, man. It's crazy to think that stuff like this actually happens. Hurricanes are beautiful and terrifying things at the same time. I'm really excited. Honestly, I was just posting tweets about it yesterday. Hurricane Roxy in GTA 6. Very excited to see what comes of that. I've seen lots of references to storms and things. I wonder if we're going to have like active storm chasing and post-storm looting and things like that. But there, my friends, is a job well done. We've got the steel beams facility active. Power returns facility comes alive again. Your efforts fuel the future.
Good grief. You make it all look easy. With the new power cable, we'll have no trouble keeping this factory running. Great job. If we're to fix this whole area, we can never have too many materials. There's no point just sitting around while we wait for HQ to send us everything we need.
Might as well start making it.
We need to just fall from the sky. Which, let's be honest, is more probable. I suggest you check out the steel pipes facility. It's close to the center of the operations area. If it's working, we'll be cutting out a lot of waiting time. Speaking of cutting out time, there's a stump vulture that might be very helpful in clearing a path for you.
New type of vehicle for us.
Swing by there and pick it up.
All right, so it sounds like we've got a couple new objectives. We're going to want to explore the steel pipes facility, which is going to be off over yonder. We're also going to want to get the stump mulcher, which is near the relay. I wonder if we could take the stump mulcher to the steel pipes facility. Does that feel like a bad idea? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Let's, I guess let's go to the relay first. The good news is, can't we just deploy, just retain from the map to the garage and then redeploy it right here? And then that's going to be right next to it. Okay, there we go. We're going to need to find some nice, simple hacks here. I think the mobile command center is going to be a big one too. I need to figure out how to get those purple gases. I feel like that's going to be huge in saving us time, but this game is so freaking big. We're going to have to start using the AI road builders and all kinds of stuff like that. So let's go pick up this mulcher. Get him right here. Use this guy in the demo, is pretty cool. MTK 100M, impressive swing arc, large diameter cutter wheel, track for better weight distribution.
This factory isn't going to do us much good if it doesn't have any power. But all these tree stumps won't let you bring a power cable in. Aren't you glad you brought that mulcher? It's time to put it to good use, don't you think?
Okay, so I guess clear the land near the steel pipes facility. Oh, so we're going to want to get the mulcher there by itself and then get our vehicle there. I mean, we could try to take the mulcher there. You should be able to get across all that, right? Let's do it. So we might be able to clear the path that we need and then just use the mulcher to finish the job for the scouting. If we could do that, that'd be pretty sick. And here we go. Gotta watch that temp. Max at 110. Again, dude, I just love this so much. Just random, really big, heavy, expensive, very specific machines. This thing's just good at grinding stumps. Somebody put all this metal and might into one package to grind some stumps. Please don't get stuck. Please don't get stuck here. What I'm noticing is anything on tracks does a much better job in this stuff. I would imagine that's why tracks are designed, probably why tracks are on tanks. You know, I don't really have a lot of familiarity with tracks, but you guys get the deal. This isn't where we need to go, right? No, it's all the way up here. Okay, I was going to say. We should be able to get that cable layer through here, but that is the nice thing, is we'll be able to use the same strategy we did with that scout vehicle. We could just recall the cable layer back to the garage and then drive them straight down here, although this is getting pretty ugly in here. Okay. Gotta make sure we're always keeping momentum. We had a bit more momentum when we were coming into this, and we lost it a little bit, but my goodness, dude, look at this monstrosity. Gotta be careful about the water here. Oh boy, maybe go left. This is... I told you guys this is gonna be a chill series. This is about as chill as it freaking gets. This is just the slowest, most monotonous game of all time, but for some reason it's addicting. Oh boy, okay, yep. We're just gonna keep going. We've got one tiny little land bridge here. I'm not feeling so well, Mr. Sark. There's that pipes facility up there. I mean, it looks like we've made it so far, but this thing, dude, this might be the first thing that we upgrade if we're going to be using this thing a lot. Holy cow, she's slow. Okay, I scratched my eye and we might have gotten stuck. Hopefully not. We're good to go. Now I'm going to start thinking about the size of that pipe layer, because I don't think we're going to have to take out all of these stumps. And maybe it's just going to give us the objective and we'll have to. Okay, bring the stump mulcher vehicle you've received and grind down these stumps. So we're going to go ahead and activate this mulcher. If we just make our way up to it. I really wish you could get rid of these, oh my goodness. The tips here. I don't need the tips. Goodness gracious, that is satisfying. Yes. Alright, so I guess, I mean, technically we wouldn't have to get rid of all of these. We totally could clear a skinnier path, but it's alright. We'll just make sure we take all of them out for the game's sake. Make sure we complete the objective. No stump is safe in these parts, baby. Look at these jaws of death coming in. You stay up on it. Beautiful. Just honestly really sad. What was once a really nice healthy tree, contributing to our environment, providing oxygen out of our carbon dioxide, and now just a stump to be ground back into the earth. It does still leave some roots on it, especially... Oh no, okay, they just disappeared there. I was gonna say some of the bigger ones, that's still something to watch out for there, but we have a job well done here. Yes, sir. Look at that thing go. Ah, get her done. Beautiful. Okay, so I'm assuming we're going to want to lay a little bit of electricity here. Is that going to unlock for us, or is it going to make us... We can go ahead and turn off the mulcher. Should we... Let me see our infrastructure. Oh, no, we're going to want to take power from here, go out and around... Not to the sand quarry, probably out around this way into here. I wonder if there's going to be another substation or if it's going to make us do that, but let's just finish the job here. Let's just get this place discovered. I was hoping we were going to be able to switch over to the pipe layer and then have the pipe layer discover it, but... The cable layer, sorry. The pipe layer just... It's funnier. Easy for King. Where's our discovery objective? Back this way? Alright. We've got a big crane in here. I think we're going to be using some of that. Might be able to recycle some of these materials. I see lots of metal in there. If we're looking for metal for steel pipes, oh my gosh, dude. I can already see what's going to happen. And we need to get back there somehow. We're going to be able to get back there? feels like a sketchy freaking idea. It's gonna be fine. I'm not driving the Scout over here if we don't have to. It's right over yonder, I believe. If I gotta grind down some trees and stumps and whatever stands in my way, we're gonna get her done. Oh, you son of a gun, dude. I think we are gonna need it. You need the Scout vehicle to open the freaking doors. Are you kidding me? Can I... Dude, I've got a mulcher and I'm not afraid to use it. Can I not just mulch this door down? Can't mulch here. Are you freaking kidding me? So we are gonna have to take the Scout over here. Just to get to that little guy right there. That is so freaking infuriating. All right. We're at least gonna try to take a slightly different way, see if we can uncover a bit more of the map that might help us going forward. There's a big bridge over here. We briefly saw this earlier. I think it's all... Oh, it's a dam, actually. All right. But, yeah, we're gonna try to uncover this and make our way up to that objective. There's another gas station over here, so we'll see. Maybe we can... Ooh. You want to go down that trail? Let's just take the main road. Maybe there's going to be another substation that's a little bit closer. Maybe another garage we can set up. I don't know. We'll see, but just going to see if we can't get a better lay of the land and maybe find some shortcuts or something. See, something like that one is where we could have brought the mobile command center over, because then we could have spawned the stump grinder, did the stumps really quickly, and then spawn this guy right on top of it. But, ooh, we've got a slab of concrete there. That's good to know. Another gas station. We're just going to go up and around. Okay, this honestly wasn't too bad. But it's tough because, you know, we made deal without it. You know, we made well without it. Took us a little bit more time. I just never know when the right call is going to be. So, here we go. We're going to aim this winch. And we are going to pull this guy open. Pull both of them open. There you go. Make sure they freaking stay open. I hate these gates, dude. Let me just hit that all the way. You know what? I'm going to hit both of these all the way because I've had them halfway closed before on me and I don't like it. Back that guy up so we can get back in here. And make sure these guys stay open. Hopefully we don't have any sort of a stiff breeze or anything. All right, my goodness, we freaking did it. Explore the steel pipes facility. That's going to bring us up almost to a 5-star recruit.
Oh, for Pete's sake, this place is a complete and
Let me guess, you want me to use the crane to fix it up?
Much until you clean this joint up. Might be an idea to get the larger hunks of trash, like that scrap metal, out of the way. At least there are some cranes that can help with that.
All right, so she's going to want me to clear some areas here. Objectives, clear the working facility. Let's go ahead and track it, and we can hop into these cranes. So we're going to try to move all this stuff, and oh my goodness. All right, so we've got claw toggles, folding the crane, camera mode. You can see all the different objects with our object scanner. All right, rotation, boom vertical. This is going to be a nightmare. Oh, it's actually not that bad. Okay. So you don't have like a separate crane control this time. All right, let me grab this guy, get him out of the way. It's kind of fun. Look at that thing go. All right, this is, it's just going to be a slow and steady grind. Oh, you can kind of push stuff too. Look at that. All right. Let's get big with it, Trev. Just try to push stuff out of the way. If I move this barrel and move this guy, try to push them both out of the way. There you go. Dude, imagine trying to do this in real life. Just try to push this stuff. There you go. Okay, that wasn't bad there. Try to push this stuff out if you can. And sometimes there's nothing we can do but grab it. So bring this down. Pick that guy up. Get him out of there. That's a job well done on this first one here. All right, so we just got to repeat the process over on the other side. My goodness. I think this might be not where I stopped the episode, but oh no. Don't, you gotta not put it back in, Trev. There you go, push this stuff out. This might be where I take a little break because we're about 10 minutes from Monaco qualifying, so I'm gonna go watch quali. I'm really hoping it's a crazy race this year. Mandatory 2-stop. Sounds like it's gonna be a bit more strategy intense than typical. Not gonna be a driver parade, so very excited to see what happens there. And excited to see how qualifying shakes out. So I'm going to finish this, and then I'm going to go watch that, and I will catch you guys in a few minutes. couple seconds for you guys, I guess. All right, looking good. Let's grab this last tire here, throw that out of there. Quality's done. It was pretty solid. Got a nice little incline walk in.
Hey.
Took a shower.
I've been going through the factory plans here. And it looks like we're in a bit of trouble. We'll need to replace some pipes and a central valve if we're going to make more pipes. But
of course we will.
There's a way to break that endless cycle. The factory's receipts show a shipment from before the disaster. It was delivered to a construction site not too far from you. And that shipment just happens to contain exactly what we need. Too good to be true, huh? Can you please check if it's still there?
All right, so at least they kind of thought ahead in that sense. But we're going to have to go get it this time. Let's get this guy out of the way as well. And then we should be able to head over yonder. I'm hoping I'm going to be able to reach him, maybe. No. Maybe. Come on. It won't let me go down anymore. Can I grab that? Can we move it? This is like the really... There you go. It's like the really corrupt claw machine games. It's not going to let me do it. Okay, that's fine. We could fold that thing back up. Hopefully that's good. Okay, so let's see what this objective is. By the way, I did... I've got like recording shirts and workout shirts, so I used a different shirt. I'm not coming in, showering, putting the same sweaty shirt back on. Anyway, here we go. Could be suitable pipes and a valve in Coastville. Your task is to locate them. So we want to go find that object. I'm assuming we're probably going to want to use our scout vehicle, which is already here. So we're going to go out. There is a construction depot over here. You can buy and sell resources. Do we want... I guess we're going to want to go out left and then right with the scout here so we can get into that. Looks like our weather is taking a turn for the worst. It does, I think even in your pause menus, it kind of accelerates time. So sometimes we might pause this. I don't know, dude. This is going to be a tough series. I'll be honest. It's like this. I don't know how far we are. We kind of have to get back to the main menu to be able to see kind of like the percentage completeness. But this is it's going to be a long one, so I hope you guys are ready to lock in. I'm excited. Honestly, I feel like the next month is going to be pretty chill in terms of videos. We do have F1 coming out this week, which we missed that last year. I think I've missed it 2 years in a row due to scheduling stuff. Like, start of the summer is always when cruising and stuff picks up and we start traveling a bunch, and I've been trying to get better about... I'm not perfect, for sure. Case in point with Assassin's Creed Shadows, but I've been trying to get better about, like, you know, the big series that I'm really, really wanting to play. I won't start them unless I know for a fact that I can finish them. I don't know, it's tough. I'm not too pressed about it. Obviously, it's better to finish stuff when we can, but I'm at the point where I'm kind of vibing, and I've been trying to pick more.
Keep your eyes peeled for suitable pipes and a valve. Oh, what I'd give to have half your energy. The kind not fueled by caffeine.
Suitable pipes and a valve. I've been trying to, you know, prioritize real life a little bit more. Oh, shoot. Okay, how do you want me to do this? It looks like we do have another bridge over here. Oh, we're just searching. Wait, we have the, don't we have the object scanner? Shouldn't that help us out? Did that give us any sort of an indication? It looks like it's going to be right back there. Maybe? I don't know. Anyway, I try to find a balance between, you know, grinding videos. I still grind really hard, harder than most, I would think. We upload a lot on this channel. We've especially been starting to play longer games, longer series, longer uploads, which I love. But at the same time, I used to, like, absolutely beat myself up if I wasn't cruising through games really quickly, and just kind of decided to kind of enjoy it a little bit more, find a little bit of balance. But it seems like every time I, you know, go out on a trip or something, I honestly really miss being home. Okay, that was
Now
not
that you have the pipes,
intentional.
you can use them to restore the water supply at the steel pipes facility. You'll also need some steel beams and a functioning power cable. Mix all the ingredients together, shake a bit, and voila! A functioning steel pipes facility. At least that's the recipe.
Okay, so we've unlocked this bridge. We've got a new transit point over here, a new river base we could potentially unlock, which honestly, I mean, how do you unlock these? Do you just go over there? I think you need to connect them to power, maybe. I don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves here, but we are starting to open this map up a little bit. This is good. So we want, for main missions at this point, we want to commission the steel pipes facility. So we want to replace 3 pipes, deliver an object, this guy right here, the big guy. We want to bring 3 steel beams and electricity all to the steel pipes facility. There's also another roadside base over here. How do you unlock the bases again? I don't think we're going to be able to do that yet. I think we just need to worry about the steel pipes facility first. Okay, so we're just going to focus on this and we'll move forward from there. So let's go ahead and track this guy. So 3 steel pipes, that object, and then also some beams. So we've got in here 1, 2, 3 steel pipes. We've also got beams in here and tires. At least 1 beam. Oh, I think I just found out how to get gas. Okay, so we've got these side missions. That makes sense. Deliver the cargo truck to the Highland base. Deliver the welding tank to the gas relay. That gets you XP and money. And then this one gets you XP and gas. Okay, so if we want to do that, we can. Shoot, dude, this is a nightmare. That might be worth it in this situation. My question is, how are we going to get... Because we don't have... We need 3 pipes. Or 3 steel beams, sorry. There's 1 in here. JK, we've got steel beams here. Okay. I see. So yeah, we definitely want to do this. We want to take this to the Highland base. So that's going to give us the steel beams that we need, so we won't need to do multiple trips, potentially. So let's just try to... get this guy there. I think... Were we told about this? Highland base... Looks like we shouldn't have a problem there. So we're going to go out to the left, take a right, go past the gas station. I guess we can't start placing some markers. So let's just... actually, you know what? No, I'm not going to cut any corners. It's fine. I don't want to place markers because then we'll have to remove them later. I'm pretty sure this told us about this truck earlier. And I, took a little break there. So this is interesting. We've... obviously the side missions are going to help us out quite a bit. Both in terms of XP and things, but also... if we pay attention enough, we might be able to help us out with main missions. I'm hoping... So we've got 3 steel beams in our storage right now. I'm hoping that's going to go up once we're able to deliver this thing. Going the right way, right? Yep. We're going to go out. Oh, just kidding. Okay. Well, that's... Maybe we should think about placing some markers going forward, but it's going to be fine. This town was absolutely ravaged. Look at this. Got recycling bins turned over, people's patio furniture all over the place. Cars just absolutely blown out. This is a big one. This was not one you want to mess with. So there's that gas station we were looking at. We're going to want to go out here and then take our first right, I believe. Let me make sure. Yep. Going up this hill. This should be a fairly simple little side mission. It's going to get us some XP. It's going to get us some gas, and then maybe we think about bringing that mobile command center out. I don't know. I guess there's a first for everything. Should just be able to follow this road all the way over to our objective. It's gracious, dude. There's just so much debris all over everything. Here we go, downhill. Slalom run. Let's get it. Let me set this thing up for success. We could check the map really quickly. We go in the right way. Yes, we're going to go left. Follow the road. Go over a bridge. We're going to be good to go. It's tough if you don't stop and put the parking brake on. This thing will just keep on rolling when you pull up the map and everything, so you got to be careful. I just love the trucks, dude. Just looking at these things go. Let's make sure we're going the right direction here, Trev. Ooh, okay, yep, we're getting a little tipsy-turvy here, but we're going to be all right. Put that diff lock on, just chug through the mud here. These games are just so cozy. Just churning this stuff up, baby. There you go. All right. Eat it up, spit it out. Pretty sure this bridge should be in good shape. It looked like it from the map. Never want to assume anything, but it does look like we're okay. So this should add the steel beams that we need, and then all we're going to need to do is pick up that pipe piece bring that over, we might be in good shape. Around town here. Deliver it to the base, the Highland base. And there we go. Is that going to give us some steel beams? It still says we only have 3.
Hey, you did a great job with that truck. So great, in fact, management just pushed all of the lever's tasks onto you. Isn't being popular great? Sometimes I hate this place with more passion than usual. At least it's not too bad for now. Just bring some more steel beams to the Highland base.
Bring more resources to the Highland base. Hold on, I thought we already brought some. So if we bring more, that's going to get us more gas and more rewards. Okay, so this is, I guess, to get the Highland base. I mean, it's already kind of running. We're just building it up. Okay, that's not what we wanted there. So the thing is we do have a steel beams facility, so we can make some steel beams as long as we bring blue stuff to that. So, I mean, that could be, we could make them there, and then we could bring those up to the steel pipe facility is technically our main objective here. So we need to make 3 more of those. We could also bring 5 more to the thing. It's fine. We did a little side mission there, got some gas out of it. It's not the worst thing in the world. We're also going to have to bring some electricity there, which we could potentially work on as well. To be honest, we might as well do that. And it looks like we could just take the main road all the way through to be able to get it there. We could... It'd be a little bit sketchier, but we could go through here too. I'm actually going to do that. And I think... Isn't our... Oh, our vehicle's back over here, so we're just going to have to go back. Okay. Let's just work on this thing one thing at a time. We're going to back this up. We're going to take electricity. We're going to start making some steel beams. And I do think that we might have to purchase a new vehicle. I'm pretty sure... Let me cancel this. Pretty sure there's a vehicle that we can have a crane and a truck all in one, because we're going to have to go get that big pipe. And it's not something I want to make multiple trips for. Either that or we'll use our mobile command center. It's a shame, man. I really thought those beams were going to count. I was like, oh, hey, look, we got a truck here just full of beams. But we did get the gas that we were looking for, so that's good. At least we figured that out, and we know a little bit better how that works. So if we're ever in a rough spot in one map and we need more gas or whatever for the mobile command center, we know we can go back to previous maps, fire up a side mission or 2 and get that done. So yeah, we're going to take this here, and I guess we could start plotting these out. So I'm going to put, let's do a purple line here, and we're going to want to take this up there. So we're just going to mark some spots. I don't have to do too many, but it should make it kind of easy. Beautiful. So we can kind of follow that route there. I guess we could put another purple one right here. All right, and now when we look at our map, we can see our little waypoints, which should help us out. Time to freaking lock in, boys. We got a long day ahead of us. Here we go. I'm gonna start digging in, laying some pipe. Not break surface to lay cable, it said. I know it's cable, but like I said before, laying pipe is my specialty. Wait, what is this? Are we on, like, are the rocks too heavy or something? I better still be connected. Oh. Why are you doing this to me, game? This should work right here, right? Put her down. Bring her around this way. There you go. Interesting. So we can like lay cable in certain areas and then pick it up and have it go around other stuff later. You don't have to do it all in one line, which is kind of nice. This is going to be a long trudge through the woods. But we've got our markers. We've got our energy. And I'll see you guys in a minute. Just looking a little sketchy here. I mean, I don't really have a reverse gear, so we're just going to go for it. This could get ugly. Please tell me. Oh my goodness, dude, look at this thing go. I just love him. This is my favorite machine that we have. Just churning along. She thinks my trench digger's sexy. Really turns around now. This is way cooler than a tractor. Crazy job, dude. Can you imagine? Like this, look at this thing. You got a 4-wide bench seat here. That's kind of cool. Bring all the homies with you. Squad up for the pipe laying. Hit her from 4 different angles, but my goodness, dude, I feel like it'd be really cool. It'd be nice to be out in nature. It's a little sad that you're tearing it up. Feel good about what you're doing, helping people out. A little bit nerve-wracking thinking about, you know, and I guess in most situations you'd have other people out here, so you're not going to be stranded, but just the absolute conundrum you could get in if you get yourself stuck. Would not be good. We're looking pretty good here. Definitely a good move to mark those waypoints. I think we're going to have to start doing that going forward, even if we have to delete them later. Made our job a heck of a lot easier. And we made it, baby. There it is. Okay, electricity infrastructure is complete. So I'm going to keep this thing going. Let's get her up top of the hill here. I've got a feeling we're going to have to lead electricity from this to something else eventually. I would imagine it's probably going to be from here up to one of these at some point. So we're just going to leave this guy in position, a little bit out of the way. We are going to be able to come back to him later. That's a good spot. Just throw the parking brake on. Okay, so that's 1 out of 4 things that we're going to have to do on this objective. We've got to get 3 steel beams. We've got to deliver that objects, and we've got to replace 3 pipes. Bro, this game is massive. So previously we had been doing 1 episode per map. It's not even remotely possible. This map is probably going to take like 4 or 5 episodes. That's how big this game is. So I hope you guys are ready. It's going to be a grind. Thank you guys for being here. I'm going to see you guys in our next episode. We're going to try to rebuild this thing, and then there's a lot more after that too. So I'll see you guys there.